My own. Not gonna lost on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to lie, then I told her get gone. Gon' get that in your arm. Ain't no give me not a thing. So I spend 90K on my ring. You can see all my pain in my watch. Got my ex down and walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm living. You're not happy with life, so you rockin' Reeboks on treetops, getting guap. Got a big Benz like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with it, no, it's time.
I got that chicken to golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the lights. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. The ops on IG all the time. I dare them go live. Wagyu steak, I died. 8 ounce, 255. I can't get fuck you with to groovy you me. If I ain't had love for me, I would've tried to get Nicki Minaj. Drake ain't gonna let you slide. Dory ain't gonna let you slide. You king of the city, I don't wanna be a big fish in a small pond. Trying to get across that water. I need fans in Vietnam. If you got a hustle, you can't stick to the ground, you wasting your time.
Alright, I need this win, fellas, to tie with Smitty in my division.
Due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Washington Redskins. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Everson, Jalen. That's right, that's right, that's right. Look at my new cat right there. Girl, you. That's my shit, boy.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
This fucking defense.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first
Every
half.
time,
You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney. Hot.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
I went with the wrong nigga.
Got a man. It's Deshaun Perriman.
What?
I went with the wrong nigga. Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The fuck is that?
All right, here we go. Blue, 90.
They run it here with Thompson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The fuck?
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
I'm killing on the cross.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Well, Joe Davis. Killing me on the crosses.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's coming off a 3-interception performance last week, so certainly not how he wanted to start here.
Not at all, but this is where a quarterback gets tested.
Why? They're not going to calm down.
Because he had to make a game last week. Can he shake off a bad start to this one and start to perform at the level he expects?
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now for the 21.
What they said in the comment, Greg?
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Hurry up, hurry, get to the line. Oh, he got 3 down now. This is 1st down. Easy. Easy 1st down. Easy 1st down.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Come on.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. And Rudolph has it to tight end. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's confused about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Hey, bro, you gonna stop snoring on my mic, man? I'll punch in your throat. Oh, not the jack off. Okay, you jacking off this morning,
on
boy?
the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more
Not the
confident
jack
as a ball
off,
carrier.
dude.
And guess what? You're going to
Dude,
go back and tell
you
your
jacking
offensive
off?
coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Nigga was watching the flip in the live game.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an
See, I'm the only nigga in the league that I run the ball 3 times
his
a year.
ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Not the
I hope we give
Popeye.
enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been
Bring me
large,
something, son.
and they've been
I want
barreling
4
through picking up
wings,
first downs.
some fries, and some beans. Oh,
On
man.
1st down, it's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I could do with that.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional
What
yards
the
to
fuck
set
is
up
you
a
talking
possible
about?
field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play
Oh, I thought you
drive to
said
get
D
3.
right.
You sound like you're going negative on me.
I
there,
was.
partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're
I
thinking
know.
the 3's just not that good.
And
Just
people
name your
say
dog.
that we're negative sometimes. So
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
the Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On the ground, it's Thompson.
Oh, get that boy.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark it
It
down to
depends on what he
39.
come on.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a play fake here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle.
Well, man, I need y'all to get that, man.
The scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure. And it's a fumble.
Bitch!
And this belongs to the Vikings.
Watch this hit, Greg.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position,
Got it
no
all?
matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand
In the
how much
other
time
way.
he has to take care of a play, and maybe
What?
his clock is off just a little bit.
Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning.
I don't know. I want to see this shot. I like them little Redskins helmets though. Them hoes fine. I gotta put this hole in the end zone right here.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. Fancy footwork in the 45.
The block. The block, Todd.
Wave goodbye. Touchdown, Vikings. Todd Gurley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
None of that.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a
Ain't been no
touchback.
blood.
The Redskins offense
Blood,
now,
bro.
they head back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me
Don't
for a
happen,
doctor,
it's
though.
that.
Thank you, Dr. Davis. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
Football
Nigga can't
deep
fuck with us.
enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard
Let's fucking
line.
go.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did. And
Can't
when
fuck
you're
with me,
watching him
Greg.
play,
Say nothing,
one
man.
that
Let's
comes to
go.
mind is always
And he's still
remember
running man.
traffic,
I'm about to score
turbulence, people
again.
around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
They'll give it to him up the middle.
Let's
He will
go.
score. Touchdown,
Young Todd.
Vikings. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings find a way to
Come on,
stretch their
man.
lead.
Niggas can't fuck with me. I don't know. You seen
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
you see that fucking haircut she got?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
That's not a
3
fade,
minutes
boy. That's a
over
chili
for
bowl.
touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get
That's
set
a chili
to begin
bowl, boy.
another
Ain't no
possession. And last time, not only
It
the
is.
turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Them boys coming loose at him.
Are going to stop it here on defense.
They coming for y'all. Let's go.
Prior to this upcoming
Come on.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive.
Thanks for letting me save your time out.
Seems to be the front.
We trying to go. We trying to fuck niggas up. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Let's go.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
I ain't gonna lie. I had watched Hey Arnold the other night, too. I ain't really realized what was going on.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete.
I barely can hear you, Greg, bro. Hold on, let me turn my mic up.
Execution of that defense right there. Zone was absolutely.
All right, what's up? I can hear you now. Say that one more time. You said Hey Arnold was a hustler?
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third
Yeah, Edwin and Moore was hustlers, too.
There's nothing available there for him.
I ain't even realized it.
It's taken to the 26.
That nigga had
on the return
tried to
there,
join.
16 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that.
Arnold laid back like a
everything is
motherfucker.
working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks,
That nigga
and
talk
they are
soft.
on point right now.
Oh, my God. The ball hit this nigga in the head.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something.
All the niggas was hustlers, boy. Who else was hustlers?
Second down.
The niggas with the shit.
2nd and 10.
Go get that whole AB.
And
Oh!
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a
Okay,
long
field goal
distance,
range.
and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Taylor, he
Oh, get the ball. Somebody get touch
the
that in.
Redskins have it, they do. Some guys just have a knack for creating turnovers. He's got a little bit of that going. He forced a fumble last week, another one there.
And it just drives teams crazy because they realize that certain guys, as you said, have that knack, and they're trying to keep them away from the action, away from the ball. But the best ones have that overwhelming desire, that overwhelming need to get to the football and make it happen, and that he does.
Well, you better tote this, huh?
Watch him now, Barney!
Back to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, 1 second left.
Just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
I think about to keep that fucking field goal. Oh, 1 fucking second.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Tried to ice this nigga.
So
you watching the game?
1 second left in the half, on
I
is
ain't
the
trying to ice
field
him.
goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
Try to block that.
And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go.
Please send me out, get ball.
So
Thank you.
Our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Are you gonna hit me on the broadcast?
Over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh shit!
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call
I'm trying to go outside. Then I try to go inside. I can't play conservative though, man. I gotta put this nigga away.
You can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Nikes. Go Adam.
Throw left side on target to Thielen.
Go Adam. Get that first.
Down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Alright.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
My little brother, the coach on all my teams.
Toughest route to defend, and I'm like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short,
trying to catch a body.
Defenders using guys.
Let's go, Todd.
In order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On first down, it's Taylor. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Cut my swag, wish you could. On my mama, on my hood, I look good, good, yeah. Oh yeah, carry that nigga. Them two. Oh, we ain't get it yet? Don't worry, we'll come right back with it.
They got
two come back like good crack, yeah, man.
Leaves them with third and just a yard.
Ooh, it's 12. Alright, go to work. Bye. Go right back up the middle. Yeah, man. It don't matter though. I ain't scared of them niggas.
Try and pick up the first, but
come on, man. Nobody scared of your intentional line.
Before he's taken down at the 20.
You gonna line up and run that bitch regardless, yeah, man?
That's what he got.
Fuck you mean, man? Oh, that nigga. On my mama, on my hood, I look fly. Oh, you gonna? You fucking lucky. You lucky.
Back to the workhorse today. It's
oh, my shit froze. That shit glitching. My shit be lagging.
On the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That boy ran my shit.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close
the game out. That boy ran that 4-4.
The running game can really benefit your team.
That
right
Wendy's,
now.
yeah, man. 4 for 4. Still running it. That's cute. Show you how to beat the 4 for 4. Y'all know. Oh, we coming back like this crack, you hear me?
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little
come back like this crack.
In with this drive.
He's gonna go up the middle this time, though.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st and goal, Gurley.
Ooh, that nigga wanted it.
Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
Exactly what I wanted.
He's going to get it running right, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
It's getting ugly. Somebody call the paramedics.
Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Vikings are going to add on.
Ooh, that's a perfect accuracy, you know what I'm saying? Right up. Man.
The decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
He gonna turn this bitch. Bro, I just hate special teams, dog. I lost a game off special teams this year. In TNAG, though. I ain't losing no game after that this year, but.
This fielded at the 2.
You here, nigga?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past
one broken tackle on a nigga gone, yeah.
So now we look at
behind
the
right now.
Redskins
That's not what he want to do with me.
their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play.
I got some hitters out there, man.
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Yeah, what you want me to do?
Drop to throw.
I know what you want me to do. I'll take that, though. Look at my rookie. I see you, Rick.
Off at the 45. And they'll start with great field position at the
41-yard
line.
Someone call the paramedics.
After the interception, here's Taylor.
Oh, go, Kyle.
And he's going to get this one down to
good fucking throw, Tyrod.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Oh, we want to do this. Yeah.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game
touchdown.
on the ground. This is another one that keeps him moving.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Todd Gurley, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
31-2.
This is taken at the 3.
I hate that shit, man.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Because I can't do what y'all niggas doing. Y'all niggas making up this and know how to run them hoes back. I don't know how to run them hoes back.
At halftime, they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Everson Griffin in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Have a seat, my brother.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Ooh, okay. I think I know what you was running. I'll be ready for that shit.
Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going up top.
Oh! I thought he caught that hoe between 3 niggas.
Another wayward pass.
Oh, my God.
They started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13,
not worth it.
But it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And now running right through it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle.
Ooh, trying to kill him.
Catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
Bring that ass here, boy.
17. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection.
Get your ass down.
He's
Have a
brought down
seat,
just
little
outside of
nigga.
the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I wonder what he's going to do. 4th and 2.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Hey. 4 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, that's a good ass fucking route combo. Not just cannot get there fast enough. Good shit, boy.
In for the score. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well.
I don't know how to return kick, though.
Charles, you said earlier, this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
You don't, you good.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it.
Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Get the ball.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hit his head. Hit his head. Oh, that's a oh! Get out the end zone,
bitch. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins.
Hey, that last drive, he tried to make them down there. It took like fucking 5 minutes.
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Everson Griffin in there to drop him.
Everson
and his
Griffin.
Great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
That boy better be player of the week too. You done? Anybody got a fault?
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's a good ass throw, boy. I was underneath that shit.
18 seconds now to go.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for
Damn good throw.
They got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Redskins on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
I look good.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man over the middle.
Time out.
Complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation. And that's caught inside the 30.
Come on, coach.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. A gain of 39 that time. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, it's great.
Good game, big dog.